The unraveling of Denise Richards and Aaron Phypers' marriage has devolved into a spectacle as raw and riveting as any Hollywood script, blending allegations of abuse, courtroom showdowns, and a bitter scramble over OnlyFans fortunes. On a tense Friday outside a Los Angeles courthouse, Phypers, 53, found himself handcuffed and led away by deputies, charged with spousal abuse in a dramatic escalation of their divorce saga. Released mere hours later on a $200,000 bond from the Lost Hills Sheriff's Station, the fitness guru's swift exit belied the chaos that had just erupted. Eyewitnesses recounted a scene straight from a thriller. Phypers, appearing bewildered, was escorted down an escalator, vanishing from the hallway as 8 officers loomed like sentinels. Richards, 54, the former Bond girl turned reality TV staple, remained composed, conferring with her legal team while the air crackled with unspoken fury. Phypers' attorney, Michael Finley, wasted no time decrying the arrest as recycled fiction. "I have not seen the criminal complaint yet, however, based upon the little that I have been told, it appears to be the same allegations we're already fighting, and I think we're proving it all to be false in the domestic violence case," he asserted to media outlets. "So, we expect it to also be proven false and for him to be exonerated in this new criminal case." Richards' camp, conversely, framed the arrest as validation of her claims, with her lawyer confirming to reporters that it stemmed directly from spousal abuse accusations. The hearing itself, centered on extending Richards' temporary restraining order, stretched into the afternoon, Richards delivering final testimony post-lunch amid palpable tension. The order, initially granted in July, now holds until November 7, a lifeline in what Richards portrays as a nightmare of physical and emotional torment. Their split, filed by Phypers in July citing irreconcilable differences and a July 4, 2025 separation date, has unearthed a trove of grievances. Richards, no stranger to marital maelstrom after her volatile union with Charlie Sheen from 2002 to 2006, alleges Phypers inflicted at least 3 concussions during their 6-year marriage. In a chilling recounting from an April 2025 incident at a Chicago hotel, she described him, "squeezing my head so hard, it felt like he was crushing my skull." She contrasted this brutality with her Sheen era, noting wryly that even in its toxicity, marked by Sheen's substance issues and public meltdowns, he never hit below the belt. Phypers counters with vehement denials, attributing a viral photo of Richards' black eye to her propensity to bruise easily, and accusing her of fabricating a narrative to sway the courts. Financial skirmishes add another layer of acrimony. Court documents unsealed Friday reveal Phypers seeking half of Richards' OnlyFans earnings, estimated at $200,000 to $300,000 monthly, arguing he captured many of the provocative photos fueling her subscriber base. He had taken the photos that she shared to OnlyFans, the filings state, positioning him as co-creator in her digital empire. Pleading financial desperation, Phypers claims inability to access joint accounts post-split, citing rent arrears and mounting bills. Earlier reports detailed his request for $150,000 to cover legal fees and housing, a demand that reportedly left Richards incensed. Her OnlyFans pivot, launched amid Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fame, has been a lucrative reinvention, blending sultry selfies with behind-the-scenes glimpses of her life as mother to daughters Sami, 21, Lola, 20, with Sheen, and adopted Eloise, 14, with Phypers. Phypers' narrative twists further, alleging he uncovered Richards' months-long affair with ex-Special Forces operative Rudy Reyes in April 2025. In a letter circulated to intimates, he detailed graphic evidence, X-rated photos and videos, including one of Reyes in a compromising act that shattered their bond. Catching her in another liaison at a Burbank Hilton Garden Inn in May, despite promises to end it, ignited a July 4 explosive argument where he claims she smashed his phone. This, he posits, precipitated his divorce filing on July 7, only for Richards to counter with a restraining order request on July 14, laden with abuse claims he dismisses as spewing fiction. A source near Phypers insists he's planning on emerging victorious, portraying Richards' team as architects of a smear campaign. Richards' courthouse appearance that Friday cut a figure of defiant elegance. A short-sleeved black blouse tucked into tailored trousers, blonde curls framing a face shielded by oversized shades, black heels clicking with purpose. Earlier this month, during the restraining order hearing, she bared more scars, literal and figurative. Video evidence played by Phypers' lawyers, recorded in August, captured her musing on marital contrasts. "Things were bad with Charlie and I, but he never hit below the belt." Sheen's chaos, involving custody wars and rehab stints, pales in her recounting against Phypers' alleged physicality. Yet, Phypers' camp highlights her history of dramatic disclosures, from Sheen-era tell-alls to Rob confessionals, questioning her credibility. Their romance, ignited in 2017 on the set of Lifetime's Hippie Hippie Shake, blossomed into a Malibu wedding the following year, a sun-kissed affair symbolizing renewal for both. Richards, post-Sheen, sought stability. Phypers, a former model turned wellness advocate, embodied it with his chiseled physique and spiritual bent. They adopted Eloise amid fertility struggles, weaving a blended family tapestry with Sami and Lola. Publicly they projected unity, red carpet arm candy joint wellness ventures, but fissures emerged in whispers of control and resentment. Phypers' fitness empire clashed with Richards' unfiltered authenticity, breeding a dynamic where passion curdled into peril. As November looms, the saga promises more twists. Depositions delving into OnlyFans logistics, expert testimonies on bruise etiology, perhaps even Reyes subpoenaed for affair corroboration. Richards, a survivor of Hollywood's meat grinder, from Wild Things vixen to Bond's Christmas Jones, now fights for narrative sovereignty. Phypers, the interloper-turned-husband, stakes his redemption on exoneration. For their daughters caught in the crossfire, the toll is incalculable. Sami's own OnlyFans foray echoing her mother's, Lola's quiet retreat, Eloise's innocence imperiled. In Tinseltown, where marriages dissolve like sugar and rain, this one's dissolution is a cautionary epic. Love's fragility, fame's magnifying glass, and the high cost of half-truths.